Welcome to another Baka content. In this video will be about me giving my opinion on the recent new Radeon AMD Radeon news of stopping day one optimization for AMD RX 5000 and 6000 series on top of the 6000 series and 5000 series iGPUs. My impression of this, AMD, you really done goof with this dropping support for this day one support for these, RX 6000 and the 5000 series. A little bit understandable, as the RX 5000 series, yeah, it's aging quite badly. The 6000 series, on the other hand, your competitor is still supporting day one drivers with the RTX 30 series. And on top of, you just completely gotten rid of the advantage of the RX 6000 series discrete graphics card. You were sold it as the more VRAM, more future proofing. If you want to have your graphics card, that discrete graphics card last longer, well, guess what? A lot of people would have bought your RX 6000 series because, again, your competitors just had 8 and 10 gigabyte. Meanwhile, you guys had the 12, 16 gigabyte of the equal fucking SKU, which has resulted in, in your graphics card aging a lot better in the long term by your users now able to crank, instead of needing to crank low setting like in the NVIDIA 30 series counterpart. If you had the RX 6000 series counterpart like the 670, the 6080, 6080 XTs, well, you're able to run your game at high fidelity setting. This, on top of, from what I'm aware, we also probably aware, some games rely on these day one drivers update to be, less buggy or outright be able to run, since a lot of these day one drivers, they have literally the right codes to fix these broken ass game devs that they just went them, and the game developers like, okay, we're going to need day one patch from your end graphics card side and one side from the game developer side. But now that AMD has dropped support for day one support, even with these quarterly updates, AMD's like, no, you wouldn't get all these codes. So all these day one patches, you better hope that the game developer is doing it properly, because the AMD is not going to be doing anything at all to make sure your game runs properly or even boot. Okay? Which basically, as I probably already said it, if you're a AAA title gamer or you're someone that likes to play newest, latest, greatest title on launch day, on the launch year, you probably, and you're on an RX 5000 or 6000 series, well, too bad. AMD literally just told you, go buy a newer product. Go buy our RX 7000 series, or probably what they really want you to go buy the RX 9000 series. This is not looking good, AMD. You told the technical press and a lot of you tell your customer base, be like, you should go buy a product for longevity, but when your product is getting into the longevity phase, you just outright just drag it out and just kill off your product and just call it, oops, yeah, don't worry about that. The marketing or the thing that we told you about, yeah, that was a oopsie. We didn't intend to we thought 5 years support for graphics is long enough for ya, man. Go trust us, bro. Go buy our RX 9000 and 7000 series. yeah, we will hopefully not shoot it, bring it, and give you the longer lifespan than 5 years. Yeah, that's my overall impression on it, and also into more IRL thing that other tech media probably isn't. I have a lot of, because I'd also do a bit of technical consultancy. I have now a lot of, I can, as a, you know, basically for any enterprise and any businesses, gamers that come to me be like, hey, we want to have a RX, we want to build a computer. I am now very, very hesitant to even give my clients RX, the AMD discrete graphics card, knowing that 5 years that potentially AMD could be like, yeah, man, we're gonna just kill off driver support and yeah, the customer that'll come back to me and be like, hey, the software I'm running is fucking broken. And I'm just like, well, sorry, man, not my problem. This hardware vendor decided to screw me over, but screw you over by, well, you just spent your hard earned money and you gave it to me, and I'm just be like, well, I can't do really anything for you other than the fact that, well, all I have to tell you do is go buy again. And a lot of these customers that have came to me, they're like, "Hey, so what do you want recommend?" And I was like, "I recommend going into the competitors, aka go buy a RTX 5040 series graphics card." And anyway, that's it for the and TLDR really. AMD with this RX 5000 6000 series, stupidity, you have really butchered your freaking community reputation that you just built up with the RX 9000 series again and some of the 7000 series. You just went, we're just gonna rip it all down again. Anyway, guys, this was my opinion on the AMD dropping the RX 6000s and below graphics card, and I'll see you guys in the video with a proper presentation.